Morning and welcome to my latest video. Today, I've just come out of the shower, so I look a bit wet. Just put on a shirt which just so happens to be the Southwest Amiga group, which is something that I'm part of. I sort of help organise the sort of 3 times a year meets, and this is actually a print from Merch by Amazon, and it's something I did which helps bring the group some money for pricing and so on for competition tournaments we have. So that's what that is. It's called Swag, Southwest Amiga Group, and it's printed by the Merch by Amazon UK division. I don't think I got it sold anywhere else because Merch by Amazon works in America, Britain, and Germany at this moment in time. Um, so, just to bring you up to date with what's going on, I have been on Merch by Amazon now for probably around about 2 years. And basically, you design, you upload, you focus your keywords and descriptions, and you expect to get some kind of commission payment for every shirt that is sold. You can set your pricing, but you've got to try and be fairly competitive. I think it's a little bit steep in pricing, but if someone wants that shirt, they'll find it and buy it. But it's also on one of the biggest platforms of them all, which is Amazon. So that makes it very appealing. So you basically you sign up, you request an invitation, which is down here. You then fill out some bits and pieces, and it will eventually you'll get some kind of permission to join or something. You will get accepted to their program. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, it took a while for me to get accepted, but I think things are a little bit quicker now. And also with the current pandemic problems, they actually suspended the entire printing setup, and you couldn't actually um, get any printing done. So it was, people were not making money basically on it on the platform, which was difficult, but it was understandable. The American market came back to life, and now I think the British market is back. I have no idea about the German market. I presume it is. So let's have a look. I also got a friend into this, who also does web design, and I felt that he should join up and so on. He's now on similar numbers as I am, but he's mainly selling to the British market, and I'm selling mostly to the American market. There's a lot more people in America than Britain, so that does come into it in some ways. So as you may know, there's different tiers. You start off with like 10 tier, 25 tier, and 100 tier, 250, and then 500 tier. I think this is the order. I'm not totally sure. Of course, that has upload restrictions, so the most important thing to do is to get past limited uploads. Anyway, I'm not here to go into that. I'm here to just quick overview of Amazon and show you how well I've been doing, and then look at my numbers. Okay, so this is Merch by Amazon's screen. So I've got another screen open here which basically shows you my progress on here. Let's just go through the screen. This is called a plugin called Pretty Merch Pro. Basically, it's a Chrome plugin that allows you to see all your numbers. Now, I do pay for the professional subscription, which allows me to bring up some standard some lovely graphics like this. Makes it a little bit easier to see. Now, let's just go here a moment. We get a little fisherman who's fishing for sales. And at this moment of time, he's not getting a bite. Now, over Sunday, Saturday and Friday, I've had no bites. But on Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, last Saturday, I have had bites. So let's just go through what's going on the screen here. Basically, no sales. Last 7 days. I think I could increase it, make these a bit bigger here. There we go. This is the royalties that have been paid or will be paid to me. $20, $21. This month, almost $32. And previous month, $36. Well, we've just come out of COVID, and things are still a little bit slow. Then again, I don't put all my time into this, and this is just a small portion of what I could be earning if I really put an effort into it. Now, if I look down here on all time, I have sold, I would say, a reasonable amount of shirts. So basically, this says sold nearly 300 shirts. 8 has been returned, which is the one in the brackets. So basically, 299 sold, 8 cancelled, so they've changed their mind, and 8 returned, which isn't bad. Which isn't bad at all. Then that is over, I think, a 2-year period now. Let me just click that and see if I can bring this up. Yep, let's have a look. So July 19th this chart goes to, so maybe it's a 1-year period. Yeah, well, so I average $4.63, so what, 3 or 4 quid a shirt, which is typical because prices of production went up last year, which means we have to put the pricing up because it looks a bit more scary to the punter to buy. So this isn't the cheapest platform to make money. This isn't the the cheapest for a shirt. It's quite difficult to make money on here, but it's got probably the biggest audience, so that's the reason why I'm on here. I don't actually use any of the other platforms at this moment in time, just this one. So you can see Amazon's made 77%, 23% is to me, and okay, it's 291 with 8 returns. Yeah, okay, and I've made $1,310.28 out of 5,673 shirt sales. And of course I declare that on my tax return. Taxes are paid here, not in America. You can choose how the taxing works. But the interesting thing, just looking at the chart is when you get the sales. December is the key. You've got to focus on December. February was very big, and that is probably because I did shirt sales for our group, our Southwest Amiga group. That's probably in there. Or is it? Was this? Oh, I think this is. No, it would be in January. That would be. January is big because of the Southwest Amiga group. February, I'm not totally sure on why that is. Let me just click on that, which is coming up. Well, it is shirts related to the Amiga group, so maybe it was. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so you can do two types of shirts. You can sell shirts to the public, or you can sell shirts privately. On here, and you just click on the plus up here, and you can send up multiple shirts. Now, the interesting thing about shirts is the reviews. It's important to get reviews on shirts. You mustn't ask for it. You've got to be. You don't know who buys your shirts. That's complete secret. But they can review your shirts. Now, apparently, I've got 17 reviews on my shirts. This is a really nice little feature in merch, pretty much. It tells this is a new feature. It basically shows you that all your shirts are buyable at this moment in time, that they're not being held back or any way. Yeah, I've got currently 218 out of 500 shirts because I haven't really put any time into it. 47 of them out of these live products have sold in some way or another, and this one here is how many I've sent up today for review. And reviews can take anywhere up to an hour. It really is quick now. You've still got to be very, very careful with trademarks and how you describe things. You've got to be very careful with the wording, and so on. So at this moment in time, I'm on the 500 tier, which let's rock. I've had 6 shirts rejected in total, which is good. Now that is my American sales. If I click on the UK sales, you'll see I'm pretty much down to 37 shirts. I've hardly made anything on this. The reason why is majority of the sales on this particular side, which doesn't come up on image, I've sold none this year, are related to the group I'm involved with, Southwest Amiga. So nothing comes up here at this moment in time because we've had only one meet this year before the pandemic, and that doesn't really show it off. Germany is an odd one because you've got to translate things into German. There has been some sales. I've had 9 sales. One particular shirt that I managed to get approved over there, and it does sell every year. I've had 9. I'm not totally sure what the rest of the sales are, but I sold 5 in one sort of go. I think I got lucky at one point selling now for a shirt. So that's how I managed to get some sales, just really on one shirt, which I did spend some time designing. As I say, this here sales January 10. I had 9 sales, which of course any money I make from this goes back into, so 25 quid goes back into Southwest Amiga. The rest of these are just occasional shirt sales, maybe one of my other designs. I think the British t-shirts are a little bit expensive. America, I can't really comment because there's so much going on over there. So this is a new feature. This allows you to analyze your sales in more detail. So American sales for this month, I've sold 6 this month. I'm just seeing if everything's covered up down here. Yeah, it looks like it is. Yep, it is. So that's my sales. I can now go the last 90 days, analyze 15 shirts. I mean, I'm not selling like some others. I'm aware of many people who sell on here. and their results are absolutely amazing, and they actually live off of the money they get from this. But it does require a lot of work. You've got to keep an eye on internet trends. You've got to keep an eye on what's happening in America. Elections is another thing that's coming on at the moment. Buzzwords, or anywhere where you can promote a shirt. So that's what is useful. So there we go. I just thought I'd do a video about merch by Amazon. I'm also part of a reselling group, and we did talk a lot about shirt sales on here over the last few years, and it is something that a self-employed person can do. So I'm not going to go into what shirts and so on is. That's kind of my secrets. That's how I earn the money. As you say, it's pretty much just paying for the internet around here. That's about it. So it is useful. As I say, you've got to think about how you're going to make money. Like St. Patrick's Day, you make money on that day. A lot of people are looking for shirts for that. But you can't sell, like, for instance, Liverpool shirts, or because that's just happened. You can't sell because Liverpool is likely to be trademark logo, and so on. So Never Walk Alone, those words trademarked. You never know, it probably is. So there is a little thing you can use here called Merch Research. Now, I'm actually a member of this, but this is the public thing. This is merchinformer.com. You go at the top here and you go search images or market research. I suspect this isn't going to come up. Never Walk Alone. Oh, excuse me. What's it going to come up with? Not a lot going on at the moment. Okay, so that's what came up when You'll Never Walk Alone British. They put "you'll" in the front of it. It's not Liverpool related in any way. So you can't really use Amazon search results. You have to use this really. It's very hard to come up with ideas. Gaming, Star Wars. This has got reviews, ratings. I mean, periodic table, Star Wars. There's all sorts here you can get ideas from. However, Merch Informer does have a lot of power. It's really good. I'll show that in another video at some point. It helps you work out the best niches to be in. That's its power. Anyway, I think that's enough from me. Just to say that I'm still in the merch game, but only hanging on. I've worked hard. I've worked to get to 500 tier, which is where you really start to make money. But I really do need to fill up the rest of the slots here. If I don't, then of course I'm just missing out on opportunities, particularly as we're now heading towards the fourth quarter. I know we're only at July. This video's been going just starting August next week, so the end of July we're at. So it's important now to start thinking about Christmas related stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching.